Hi, this is Ryan Hoff with your AIC Legislative Minute for January 12th, 2024, brought to you by Charter Communications. The Indiana General Assembly hit the ground running this week with multiple committee hearings to go with the State of the State address from Governor Eric Holcomb and the State of the Judiciary address from Chief Justice Loretta Rush. Also, with this week seeing the bill filing deadline in both House and Senate, there are now hundreds of bills available for public viewing. While many of the less controversial bills were heard in committee this week, I do want to highlight a few of them for you. House Bill 1120 was heard yesterday in Ways and Means Committee and would increase the veterans deduction AV threshold from $200,000 to $240,000, as well as extend the 3% cap on school operating referenda growth that was passed last year. House Bill 1121 was also heard in Ways and Means yesterday and would continue the restriction on new taxes passed by lit boards that are controlled by a single city. House Bill 1121 also clarifies last year's language on use of the jail lit for operational costs to confirm that a full 0.2% of the lit can be used for operations. Also, Senate Bill 129 was heard in and passed the Senate Local Government Committee this week. This bill would require reimbursement of certain costs if one unit of local government hires a law enforcement official away from another unit. AIC's legislative team testified that some counties may benefit from this legislation while others would not. Also, the State and Local Tax Review Commission continued their meetings this week, and I testified on your behalf with updated information on what Hoosiers can expect on their property tax bills this year, a historical look at Indiana's property tax base, and the county view on where Indiana can reform its tax landscape to better fund county services. The Tax Commission is now scheduled to take a hiatus until April, when hearings will continue with an eye toward large-scale tax reform in the 2025 budget session. Outside the committee hearings, we're also hard at work having conversations about other bills on a wide variety of topics, including land banks, county official contracting, road funding, septic systems, eminent domain costs, decorum in public meetings, poll worker protections. Despite being a short session, there will be no shortage of topics to consider at the State House this year. Be sure to keep up to date on all of these and other pieces of legislation affecting county government on our social media pages, weekly e-news emails, and the custom bill list available for your affiliate office on our website. Also, don't forget the AIC Legislative Conference coming up the first full week of February. All the information on registration and hotels are available on our website, indianacounties.org. Have a great weekend. This has been Ryan Hoff with your AIC Legislative Minute, brought to you by Charter Communications.